Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. So I'm just gonna do like another rant video audio recording. I was gonna do a kind of like a scripted part, but I guess I could do that next time. Probably whenever I have time this coming week, or maybe next week, most likely. So I just, you know, I'd be taking breaks too much on like social media when it comes to my rants. Um, but it's nothing like me like going down into tears because lately I've been like self-reflecting quietly in a way, in like I'd be like looking deep into myself, and I've realized that ever since the this time of the year, because something happened the end of this year, and it kind of put me into feelings since around the end of 2024 and a whole year of 2025. And it it's not that I've like put it like squished it down to the void. I haven't squished it down. I guess you could say I'm fed up, but also I quit being into this phase where I just, I guess, punish myself in a way. I guess you could say that I'm moving on, but then you still have this kind of like icky feeling. I mean, I don't know. There's going to be any easier way to say it, so I'm just gonna say it anyway. Like, if you're watching this, right, and you've been single for too long, you've been single for your whole life, or you never had a girlfriend, you never had a boyfriend, you never had a person in your life, you passed on. People are so happy, but yet when you have conversations with your friends and your family members, like I guess your cousins. I want to say your cousins because I don't want to put sisters and brothers too much on it. Or I could just, or I'll just put them in this put them in there. If you've talked to them about that, right? They all gonna say like, "Oh, you only see like the happy side. You haven't seen, the other side, or the other things they've been dealing. Like, not every relationship is perfect." I mean, honestly, yes, they're right. Not every relationship is perfect. No. But why do I always see the good side all the time? I always see the good side. It's not that I'm trying to look into the bad side at all. No, absolutely not. But I always see the good side. I always do. And it always it always reminds me of how how lonely I can be at all times, you know? And it's so it's so easy to question and doubt yourself. Cause I'd be like alone all the time. If you haven't seen my other video that I made, that it's about my prologue about not having friends and stuff. It's the same thing with with relationships. And it's just like it's so easy to doubt yourself. But it's also kind of easy to like put an energy, put a smile when you're around with people. As like on my daily everyday thing, like I'm always with family all the time. But you just still feel like this lonely part of you. And I don't know if there's a fix to that. I'm not sure if there's like an like a absolute fix for that. Cause cause honestly, it just gets I don't want to say it, but it gets kind of boring when you are around with the same people and you just want to test the waters with other people, kind of. But I guess you're like, well, because the semester's ending. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to join the summer semester because I guess there's nothing much to do in summer. Um, but as I was saying, the whole relationship thing, as you could know, like if you've been following me up, if you've known me if too long, maybe I haven't noticed that I've been single for a year and 5 months. But I mean, who's counting? And I'm not gonna lie, I'm just gonna be brutally honest. At this point, I really don't care of like keeping it safe and whatnot. I've been single for this long, and it's getting to a point where it's too ridiculous. Like I've been going through dating apps. I've been going through like so many apps that I could just find. Some of them requires money too. It's almost like a membership. Like if like no, actually, like if you look on my phone, I've been going to like going through these dating apps, whether it be Facebook dating, whether it be Wiz, even the other app. What's that other app? It's on the purple icon. Dude, I'd be seeing that on TikTok a lot and then YouTube Shorts a lot. Dude, you had to pay like at least like a good amount, like $7, I think, or $10, or something like that, just to get like an actual experience. And then some people were saying like, "Oh no, you don't have to pay for money. It's actually for free." Dude, you have to pay for money for that. Nothing is free. Even what does it say? Money can't uh money can't buy love or whatever. Money can't buy happiness, as you say. Well, I guess money can buy heart for dating. I guess that's another thing that I've been single for that long because I don't have to spend too much money on a girl. But then it's just I just don't. It's not the loneliness. I can handle. I guess I can handle loneliness. I've been lonely for too long, and I guess I'm used to that or whatever. It's just when I'm constantly passing through couples, and there's no avoiding that. There's no way of me like ignoring that. I'm constantly going through couples, and it reminds me how much of a pathetic loner I am. It's so easy to be single, but it's so hard to find someone. And then I heard earlier, oh, you just have to find the right timing. Where's the time? Where's the time? What is time? You know, time didn't wasn't invented when the people invented time, like like kind of like clock. It's almost like a myth. Time is a myth, as they say. What is time? Honestly, what is time? What is that's another video I'm gonna be making. Um, Probably in the next time. But like, come on, like, what is time? You can't tell me. Oh, you have to wait in time. What is time? Come on, bro. Like you can't throw me into that garbage. You can't. There's no way. You can't throw me into the oh, you just gotta wait for the good time. There's no good time. There's no better time. There's nothing. No, I don't think so. I had a hard time believing that. I don't think so. No, honestly, I don't think it's time. I think it's the ladies that are most of them are taken. Most of them are taken, and they're picky. That's what I think. They're all picky, and they're all taken. They're all taken. Or they're the ones that are kind of like brutally honest. Like I'll give them like my info, and then I'll just never like I'll just reply to them or send them reels, and then I'll never hear from them again, ever again. Never. They're either give me they're either gonna leave me on red. They're either gonna say the word like, "Oh, I'm not interested in you," or pull up the, "Oh, I'm actually talking to someone." But then they're gonna pull up with the, "Hope you find someone better. Hope a girl treats you well. Hope you find the right girl. Don't worry, you'll find someone." It's just so like it's just so ugh. It's just stop. Like stop saying that. It's it's not gonna happen. And it probably won't happen. Like, come on, bro. You can't tell me that. You can't tell me that, bro. It's that's a myth. I say it's a myth. I don't think that I don't think that's a thing for me. It's a thing for other guys. For other guys. Probably that aren't chopped and aren't too skinny or aren't too fat. I mean, what do I know? It's I find this so funny. I find it so funny because I just it's just I don't see it happening. I don't see it happening. It's funny. It's so funny that people, girls would say that to me, but bitch, you're the one who's single. What the fuck? You're the one who's single. You're the one who's looking for someone. I'm the guy. Like, come on. What's you see the issue? Like, come on, man. That's so inhuman for that. I feel like that's so inhuman. Like, if you're not gonna be brutally honest with me, I mean, come on. I like if you're gonna play it safe, fine. I guess you just go ahead, be fake, but be honest. You're gonna hurt them anyway. You're already hurting them for that. What's holding you back? You know, what's holding you back for saying like I'm not interested in you. You're not my type. This and that. What's the holdup? I'm already hurt. There's no difference of oh I'm not interested. I like you as a friend, this and that. There's no, come on, bro. Like, there's no safe way. Like, you're not safe. Come on. When you're in a position where you say those things, you're not safe. You're really not. You're not safe. You're not fucking number one champion. You're not hot shit. You're not. You're really not. Like, no matter what word you say that isn't required to be interested in them, I'm gonna be honest with you, girls. You're not safe at all. And I don't know how real I can say it from experience that I've experienced with women. Like, there's no there's no safe way for you guys to, you know, there's no easy way to say no or whatever or not interested, you know? But it's just so crazy that I've also been single for that long because someone broke my heart. Someone broke my heart, and I've been self-reflecting that. And I'm gonna be honest, there are times that I'm that I was verbally brutal in actions that I wasn't proud of. I wasn't a I wasn't a good person during that time. I would say things that were hurtful. I would do things that were hurtful. Things that I cannot talk about my actions. It's just so hurting that someone says the last words for me before she made a decision that she wanted to if she wanted to be with me again. I didn't say no and I didn't say yes. But I did told her that it wasn't appropriate for her to say that to me. And I told her that once once you're once you like go through the situation, whatever situation you're in, we'll go from there. And after that, shit went down. Like when I say when shit went down, something else didn't involve her as someone else. And after that, I never hear from her again. I guess it is safe to say that it's clear that a girl who used to look up to me has now all of a sudden made her decision, and all I can say is that it's not easy to say it, but I'm not gonna be emotional for it. It's a gut punching. She is pregnant. I've found ways that she is. She is pregnant by a guy that she's currently living with. When I found out that she is pregnant, it honestly put me into a mindset that I no longer care. So I no longer care for the person that made me feel like shit. But it's crazy how another thing is that when she was, you know, putting me down and all that stuff, she offered me to be friends with her. Isn't that a psycho thing for an ex to offer to you to be friends because you put them down, because you laughed at their pain and and humiliate them? Um, but even if I were to be friends, I wouldn't put up to a person, a guy actually, that insulted my mom and insulted my brother. And her man insulted my mom, who is currently in a nursing home, and my brother, who is going through issues. And I don't care who you are, I don't care if you're my friend, I do not care if you're my close brother or so called brother who's a homie. I don't care if you are an actor. I don't care if you're an artist. I don't care if you have a bachelor degree. I don't care if you own a Porsche. And I don't care if you live in LA or if you're rich or you think you're better than me. No one who is an outsider of my family says about my mom and my brother. No one. And I mean no one. That goes for everybody. If anyone out there is going to mention my mom and my brother, cut them off. I block them easily. No second chances. There's no way I would forgive someone that would talk crap about my mom somebody's mother and somebody's brother just because you are upset, just because you are jealous and you cannot handle your jealousy and that you are insecure. That's some little boy shit. That is literally a high schooler would do. Literally. That is someone who has I can't believe I'm going to say it, but almost have an intelligent thinks like a toddler, like someone who thinks like an actual little kid. And that's someone who's small. That's crazy, you know? And if I were ever someone else's shoes where a man, a grown man would hit up my girl, or if a girl, if I ever did give one, I would never I would never mention someone else's mom. I would never mention someone else's brother. I would never mention their families at all. Never. I would never do that. And that goes out for everyone. And I put that respect, like, gotta lay out some boundaries. Like, I would never, ever, ever talk about someone else's mom or brother or sister or cousin or anyone. Never. I would never do that in my life. And that just is a disrespectful. I would never put someone like that ever, because that just shows no respect at all. It shows no respect. Like, I don't care how cool you are or how cool you look. You don't get you don't have the ability to ever talk about someone else's mom or brother. I don't care who you are. And I showed that to everybody. I showed that to everybody. Like, I'll talk about you something else, but I'm not gonna mention your mom or your siblings or your cousins or whatever. I would say like, hey, can you not like mention my girl? Hey, can you not do this? Can you not do that? i like, come on, dude. That's just that's shows immaturity. Like, come on now. Like, who would have thought to have a first insult thing? Oh, let's talk about this guy's mom. Let's talk about this guy's person, this and that. I mean, I did my end of the bargain. I held up my end of the bargain and I reap what I sow. There's no emotions left in me to, you know? And I'm honestly glad that chapter is closed. I'm honestly glad that I'm not. But it honestly shows a relieved feeling because I don't have to worry about I don't have to worry about a person who already committed to someone into someone's life, and I don't need to I don't have to worry about that person anymore. I don't have to know what that person's doing. I don't really need that in my life anymore. What's done is done. Can't go back. You can't go back. And I'm honestly glad that chapter is closed. and I'm gonna do me. So, but that still is not gonna solve of finding someone else. So, but yeah, I don't know. It's just I'm just it just pisses me off that I've always see like couples passing through me and reminds me that I'm alone, that I have no one. There's no reason. Is there a reason for me that is there a reason that people don't want to be with me? I don't know. Is it my energy? Is it the way I look? Is it the way how I look at them? I don't know. But at all counts, honestly, I'm just gonna keep doing me and just keep pushing through because that's what I'm good at. I'm keep pushing through, do what I need to do, whatever I gotta do, and yeah, just live life. And you know, that's another thing is that you never know what you have until it's gone. That's why, because I put a lot of self, like I said, I put a lot of self reflect in myself and learn some new things. And I just really realized that life is not too bad. And that um, there are other ways that are, you know, that are worth living for. That's why I am willing to keep pushing through because there are things that keep me going. Like my favorite artist Yee, like video games, like comic books, like other things, and and music as well, and some cool stuff that I never know, and it's just so it's just so crazy that like for example, and it's probably gonna be a little weird, but it's actually cool. Like when a person when people have sex and a sperm goes into the woman's insides trying to go into it to the egg, there are two or at least 300 sperms like racing through, and one of them like outlasts the 2 or 300 million, and somebody would have taken my place. That's just so crazy. Like it just blows my mind that that a being that is barely born, that I was just like a little tiny ass worm, and I somehow just outrun 200 million people. Like I basically beat 200 million. That is just fucking mind blowing, and I learned that by myself. That I learned that by myself. No one else told me. No one else showed me. Nobody. And if you're one of those people that outlast those 200 million sperms, that means you're one of the lucky ones. That you should be appreciated to live life. Because it actually is worth living. Even if you get your heart broken in a million. pieces. But hey, what's another million? What's another million? I learned her from TikTok. But it even though we all go through things that hurt us all the time, and things don't work out. There are other things that could set us into a new path. And even though change can make it discomfort, it's okay. We will somehow adapt change. Some people that I know do not like change. And that's why some people live, you know, aren't, you know, there anymore, or just somewhere else, But hey, I don't like change when it comes to Trump, you know. that bastard needs that guy needs to go. That's all I gotta say. But yeah, I mean, honestly, that's all I gotta say right now. That's all I gotta say. You know, right now I feel better than last time that I made a video. I actually do feel good. It's because I feel like that because I do feel, you know, a little energetic and a little, I guess you could say, positive in a way. It's because I've been losing weight. Who's new surprise, right? I've been losing weight, and honestly, I thought it was gonna be hard, but the whole fasting thing is gonna work out for me, and I have a feeling for that, and honestly, I believe myself for that. So, you know, keep drinking water, learn new things, try to put yourself out there more, like I am, and I'm still gonna try to keep putting myself out there as usual, but I don't know how long I'm gonna keep doing that. So yeah, I mean, just keep doing what you're doing. Whatever it is you're doing could work out, and yeah, just live life, love life, I guess. If you don't, then I don't know. Talk to me about it, and I'm just gonna do me, you know. But I'm gonna keep this series um, on live and bring me some topics. Also, I am a little sick, but I am getting better. Last time it was pretty bad for me, but I am getting better. So bring me some topics, give me some ideas, and maybe I could adjust a few things about that topic with one word. And yeah, whatever it is, uh, whatever topic you could uh, tell me, I'll be glad to share about my opinion. So yeah, that's all I gotta rant about. So, anyways, be sure to like and subscribe. Comment about a topic and what you guys think about this video and in this rant. Let me know about this video. So, I will keep you guys posted, and I will see you guys in the next time. Peace out, stay safe, and love you all.